Hey guys. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how good it feels to be sitting down and filming again. A lot of shit happened. I'll probably get into it like while I'm doing my makeup, but it's been a week. I've just been so overwhelmed and I haven't been able to film, but finally I am sitting down and I have so many video ideas that I just want to get out there, so I'm back, bitch. This video is gonna be on the new Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection. I don't have everything from the collection, but I do have a lot of things to try. I was not sent this by Too Faced, so this is not like a biased review. Even if I was sent it, it wouldn't be biased, but I'm just saying. Also, this is a braid, not a side twist, so fucking fight me, bitch. I just want to say really quick, I understand as a consumer how difficult it is watching all these videos that beauty gurus put out, and this is like no shade, but I just feel like every week something new comes out and it's amazing, and then you're just like, what? I just bought the palette you talked about last week and now you're fucking talking about another one? I can't afford that. Believe me, I understand. So I'm gonna be brutally honest with this collection. I feel like so much shit has been coming out recently and I can't keep up. I'm not gonna lie, some of these things like the eyeshadow palettes look so fucking bomb. But I'm gonna let you know if this is worth the money, if you really need this after all the other shit you've bought. We're just gonna keep it real today. Okay, so normally I would use these two primers, my Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown and my Becca Backlight Primer. But this collection comes with this, and this is the Fresh Squeezed Sparkling Piña Colada Highlighting Drops. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna sub out, like I'm not gonna use those other primers because it might disrupt this oil, and I really just want to try this oil. It looks cool. I'm not sure how to use it, like if I should use it like the Instagram people do and just kind of like squirt it and let it run down my face. It kind of makes me uncomfortable when they do that, or if I should mix it in with the foundation. No, I'm not gonna mix it in with the foundation because I want to see what each does on its own. Okay, so I am just gonna do it like the Instagram models. You know, I talk a lot of shit, but then I do it just like them. Okay, so I'm just gonna let, oh shit balls. Oh fuck, it looks like I'm a unicorn, like crying glitter tears. I fucking love it. Oh honey. Oh shit, I think I'm using this wrong. Fuck, I always use it wrong. Oh my god, I forgot to fucking zoom you guys in. I've been out of the game for a while. Give me a second. Okay, I don't know how much you guys can tell, but it is like a fucking disco ball on my face. There is so much glitter and it is not subtle. It is chunky as fuck. Oh my god, I really like genuinely hope you guys can see how insane this looks. But I'm hoping that when I put on my foundation, you won't be able to see the insane amount of glitter on my face right now. This is like kind of annoying. I was not expecting that. So if you get this, you're basically just getting glitter and oil. So have fun with that. Okay, so let's move on to the eyes. They came out with two eyeshadow palettes and I do have both of them and I am gonna be using both of them. I am actually going to use this palette primarily. This is the Razzle Dazzle Berry eyeshadow palette and this retails for $34, bitch. That's a little bit expensive. For 7 shades, I don't know, that's pretty expensive. But Too Faced has some of the best eyeshadows. Like I fucking love Too Faced shadows. I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone and mainly use this palette, although let's be real, I would normally be using something like this minus the green. This is the Sparkling Pineapple palette. I love the packaging. I think this packaging is so fucking cute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna use a few shades in this as well. I am going to prime my eyes using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden as always, but I will link below everything that I use on my face. Ugh, I feel like I haven't put on makeup in so long, just to fill you guys in, because I know some of you are like, what the fuck happened to you? I've kind of like tweeted that I was going through a rough time and all that shit. I'm not gonna go into depth on here because I feel like the makeup is the most important part. Like you guys want to know how it performs, you don't want to hear me fucking talking shit about my life. But basically there was fucking like mold in my apartment. We were like getting sick. I had no idea what was making us so sick for months. We had to like basically evacuate my apartment, so I had to go to my mom's house for like a week because we were terrified of what the mold or whatever was doing to Noah. So that's basically why I couldn't film. And also, a lot of people don't know this, I have other jobs. Well, I mean, I do things here and there. Like one of the things that I do is I edit for other content creators. I think people assume that I just make a lot of money off of YouTube, and I do not. So I edit on the side for people, and I was just like super busy this past week just editing, and yeah, so I am going to go into the pineapple palette first and use this shade over here. It kind of smells Oh, okay, they were like going for a fruit smell with this and it just kind of smells gross. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and set my eyeshadow primer with this. Okay, so I actually thought I was on the Too Faced PR list. It's pretty much the only one I was on until Tarte put me on their PR list recently. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Then I started to realize, oh, Too Faced only sends me like the really small collections. They've got me on like the PR list, but like the shitty one. Obviously, I'm fucking grateful for anything they send me. Like they sent me their Clover collection, the little like eyeshadow palette with a liquid lipstick. But when it comes to the bigger ones, they used to send them to me and now they don't. I don't know. They took me off of the good PR list. I don't want to sound fucking ungrateful. Okay, anything I get, I'm happy with, like seriously. But I just realized like with their past few collections, they haven't sent me the big ones. And I was so looking forward to the Tutti Frutti one. And when I didn't get it, I was like, fuck. But luckily, I have a good friend named Kathleen Lights who likes to donate to the poor. I have to return this collection to her, but she let me use it. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy it while we can. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into the Berry palette and I'm gonna use this shade over here called Bad to the Berry. And this is gonna be my transition shade. Oh, I like the scent of this way better. You know what I think they're trying to do? I feel like their peach scents might have been like too overpowering for people because this feels like they really tried to just like tone down the smell of it. I know that some of the peach products, like the eyeshadow palettes, you can put it on your eyes and all of a sudden you're like tasting it. It's just fucking, it's powerful. So maybe they got complaints and that's why they're trying to go with the lighter scents. I don't know. That's really not important. Why am I even talking about that? Okay, so I am gonna zoom you in a little bit more. These colors make me uncomfortable. You guys know this. I'm just gonna keep dipping back into that and blending it all into my crease. I am going to get a bigger, clean, fluffy brush and just blend that in. I'm not gonna like go too into what I'm doing. You guys can obviously see, but this isn't a tutorial. I'm just trying out the products. So far, so good. Like I feel like the pigmentation is nice. It's true to like what you see in the pan. We'll see if that continues on, but I like it. Okay, that looks horrible, but I don't think it's the shadow. I think it's me. I'm gonna dip into this bright berry color here. It's called Razzle, and I'm just gonna work this close to my outer corner. Wow, that's a fucking pigmented ass biatch. That is so pigmented. Holy shit. I'm gonna work this to my outer corner, bring it up, and then into my inner corner, and then just keep picking up product and intensifying that. I barely even need to dip back in. This is insane. Holy crap, I look like a fucking clown. Okay, I'm gonna dip back into the transition shade with the same brush that I went in originally, and I'm just gonna like try to blend out the edges of this because I'm getting a little nervous with these bright ass colors, but I feel like it may come together. I don't think it's gonna really match, but I do need something to darken up my crease, and this Razzle palette just like doesn't really have anything other than this purple right here, and that's like shimmery as fuck. So I don't really want to go in with that as like the deepening color. I'm just gonna try to use this brown and let's see what happens. Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah, I think that's what I needed, like a more neutral, darker color rather than a plum that's super fucking shimmery. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this color right here just to kind of bring the brightness of the purple back. I don't want to like lose that. And then I'm going to go in with the brush that we originally used and just kind of start blending everything out. And I'm also going to use this clean brush and just blend this out until I think it looks decent. As time goes on, I'm less and less happy with it, but that's pretty much that's just me. If you leave me in a room with myself long enough, I'll end up hating everything. But anyway, I am going to place this gold color from the Pineapple palette, and this is called Sparkling Pineapple, and I'm just gonna go in with my finger. This color looks fucking amazing. I am just going to place it. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm gonna try to take a different color because I hate that lid color. I'm gonna take Boys and Berry. It's not that I don't like the gold, I just don't like it with this look. The gold pigment is amazing, but I can't deal with it. That is a gorgeous color as well. Wow, and like literally I didn't even take off the gold. It just like covered it up in 2 seconds. So I'm gonna fix this little halo eye because it sucks ass right now. So my halo eye became more of like I don't even know what to call you, my friend. But you know what? We're just gonna keep going with our lives because not everything goes as planned, okay? Okay, I am going to put on some wing liner, put on some lashes, and do this eye, and I'll be right back. I'll let you know if I do anything to fix this. Like, I'll let you know what I did. It's not really about the look, it's about how the shadows perform, and honestly, they're amazing. You saw that I had the gold there, and this just fucking covered it up in 2 seconds. Like, I can't. So the shadows right now are super fucking impressive, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I feel like all you can see is my lashes. I'm just gonna explain really quickly what I did. I said fuck the halo eye, and I just decided to take this shade right here, the Boysenberry shade, and I just put it like pretty much all over my lid. I don't love the way this look turned out, but this shade is amazing. I just want to talk on these eyeshadow palettes for a second. This sparkling pineapple palette, although amazing, like honestly the pigmentation, the blendability, like these shadows are really, really good in my opinion. But I just feel like the shades are something that everyone has somewhere in their collection. If I'm wrong, if you don't have that, then I would suggest this palette. I feel like the formula is just fucking bomb. But this palette, I do feel is worth the $34. Like I have some purple shades, some plum shades, but they're like few and far between. Like I feel like I have one purple shade in this palette, one pink shade in that palette. Like I just feel like this palette, if you want to do a more cool toned or purple look, like this palette is where it's fucking at. This shade right here, it's weird because when you touch this color, it feels like it's almost like wet. Like it just feels so, I don't even know how to describe it. It's so great. Like if you get a chance to swatch these in the store, do it. You're gonna fall in love. Okay, so let's move on to foundation, which I am so fucking excited for. I have been wanting to try out this foundation ever since it came out. This is the Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation, like a full coverage glowy foundation. How does that happen? Am I wrong, or do I feel like every dewy foundation is usually like medium coverage at most and you can like build it up? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I do definitely have some marks and stuff, so if it's full coverage, let's see what it could do. I'm gonna do half of my face with my Real Techniques sponge, and then I'm gonna do the other half with my favorite foundation brush. I get a lot of questions on this brush. It is like star shaped and it is clean, but my Dior foundation has like really stained this, so just letting you know, it's clean. I just washed it. But this is the IT Cosmetics Superstar Flawless Foundation Brush, and this is only sold at Ulta. I don't know if they sell it anymore. I hope they do. But anyway, I am going to use the shade Light Beige. This is the only shade I have, so I really hope it works. But if it doesn't, I'm obviously not gonna mix it with anything. We're just gonna have to go with it. Let's see. I'm gonna start off with 2 pumps, and I'm gonna dip my sponge into it, and right off the bat, it feels really thick. Like it feels not like what I would imagine a dewy foundation to feel like, but let's see. Oh, it smells so good. Oh shit balls. I think this might be a little bit too dark for me, but it shouldn't be like so bad that we can't make it work. Right off the bat, I love the way it looks on my skin. I love the way it smells. It is giving me coverage. I wouldn't say it's giving me full coverage by any means, but it's giving me some coverage. The smell is like, okay, do you remember the little roll-on like lip glosses from Smuckers? Smackers? Smackers? Smuckers? You know what I'm talking about. Those little clear roll-on lip glosses, like whatever. That smells like this. Like this smells like artificial watermelon, but in a really good way. I don't know. I like it. The glitter from the primer is showing through, so I'm a little bit disappointed, but I will say it doesn't look horrible. Like you see the glitter, but it just kind of looks like maybe some glitter fell on my face. Wait, what? That's bad. I definitely don't think I'll be using that oil again. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't know if you guys can see here, but it does oxidize. This is what I just put on my hand. This is from the other side of my face, like when I first applied the foundation, and it definitely oxidizes, so that fucking sucks. But let's hope it's not too noticeable on my face. Oh yeah, I'm turning orange. Oh shit. I'm gonna go ahead and hope that when I put on my concealer, it will like balance out my orangeness going on right now. But holy shit, I mean, in 2 seconds, you're a pumpkin, bitch. Why do foundations oxidize? Is there any like chemists in the building? And why do some companies allow their foundation to oxidize? Like if they know their foundation oxidizes, why do they put it out? Why would you want your customer to get one shade and then they put it on and then 2 seconds later it's a completely different shade? Like doesn't that just make everything confusing? What the fuck is happening? Ugh. The more it's on my face, the more I hate it. Okay, let me give you the consensus on the foundation. I don't know how much you guys can see, but this is definitely oxidized. Like as I said in the beginning, it was a little bit too dark for me, but it was totally doable, and then now it's just orange. It's not gonna be so bad because I have the lights on my face, but if I went outside, and I wish I could show you, but it's already nighttime, but if I did go outside during the day, like you have no idea, this would be like a pumpkin and then white. Like I can't. I'm getting frustrated. First of all, it's not full coverage. One application did nothing for my little acne scars here on my chin. You can still completely see that. I would say at most, this is medium coverage, which is what I expected. The dew is nice. I do like how dewy it is on the skin. Like I'll say that right now. If you could see this area, like the light reflecting off of it, it does have a really pretty finish. I am going to apply my concealer and I'm gonna see if that helps things. Okay, so I know I look crazy right now. I was gonna just do my concealer and then come back on camera and tell you guys how I felt, but I just wanted to say really quick that this is definitely strange. I normally have no problem blending my concealer into my foundation, but suddenly this foundation has dried. It still looks dewy on my skin, but when you're actually trying to like bounce in concealer, it just feels really dry and it's not really allowing my concealer to blend into the foundation. I mean, it's blended eventually, but I just wanted to like put that note in there that I feel like it's a little bit harder to blend my concealer than normal. Okay, so I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but I feel like the concealer actually really improved how this foundation looks. It just lightened it up, made it look more like my skin tone, which made me like it a lot more for sure. We still have to see how my face products perform, but for now, I do like the finish of the foundation, which I was not expecting because I thought I hated it there for a second. Okay, so Too Faced came out with this It's Bananas setting powder. It's really cute. It has little bananas on it. I'm normally way too pale for any type of banana powder. Like, I just feel like that's not something I can partake in. Like the Ben Nye banana powder and all of those tend to be better for darker skin tones, and so I stay away from any powder with the name banana in it. So if you see this product, it has yellow bananas, and that yellow banana color is normally what banana powders look like. So the fact that this is just a little bit of yellow mixed in with a pale powder, I feel like this might actually work for me, but we're gonna have to see. I am going to set my under eyes with my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, which I always do. And then before I go in with the banana powder, I'm going to use my new favorite powder in this world. This is the Aqua Assurance Compact Foundation. You've probably seen some YouTubers doing a video on this. This is a completely full coverage powder foundation and it looks really nice on the skin, but what I use it for is not like a setting powder. I actually just dip a brush into this and I do the same thing with this that I do normally with any like spot that I concealed. I just press it in on top of whatever I covered, and since this is so high coverage, it really makes sure that like nothing shows through. All right, so I'm going to just dip into this powder with my regular powder brush, and it kind of smells like bananas. I see what they're going for, but they just did it so light. It has to be because people complained. So it doesn't really smell like bananas, to be quite honest. What the fuck? I feel like that's really coloring my face. What the fuck is happening? Oh no, honey. Oh, I don't like that. I feel like it made some of my areas like super, just look weird. I see why they did a banana powder, like it goes with the theme of Tutti Frutti. But the problem with that is I feel like not only is it not glowy in any way, shape, or form, I zoomed you in a little bit more so you can see it's actually heavy. Like it's heavy on the skin, and to go with such a dewy foundation, like it really mattified my skin and made it look like super sunken in and heavy. I don't know, I am not a fan of that powder. I'm gonna spray some of this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Why was I talking when I started spraying that? Next, we're gonna move on to bronzer, and in this collection, they have this Pineapple Paradise Strobing bronzer, and this is in the shade Pineapple Sun. And I'm excited about this because I feel like this is gonna look really pretty on the skin, like it's a glowy bronzer, and I feel like my face needs that right now. I need a little bit of glow. So I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just going to swipe into both colors evenly, tap off the excess, and let's see how this works. What the fuck? Oh no, honey. This is so weird. I don't know what you guys can see on camera, but basically like the highlighting part made this very highlightery looking. And then the bronzer part like literally just like splotched on some areas of a very cool tone shade. Like now that I look at this, it definitely looks very cool toned, but I don't know why I thought like both of these together would work really well because this is more like golden. But no, that looks pretty bad. Let me try it on the other side. I'm swirling it in the pan evenly, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. Am I crazy? I feel like I'm just putting on highlight. Like I feel like it's not bronzing me at all. Let me go grab another bronzer and put that over this because honestly I can't. Anyway, we're gonna move on to blush. I have two blushes here. This is the Cherry Bomb blush duo, and then this is the StrobeBerry. I am obviously gonna go with Strawberry. I feel like this is I mean, depending on how pigmented it is, I'm scared of blush, so we're gonna go with this one. I'm gonna use a very light hand with this because if you have watched me for any amount of time, you know that I hate pink blush with a passion. But let's see. Oh my gosh, that is, oh my gosh. What the fuck? That is beautiful. Oh my god, I never thought I would see the day. Wow. I am blown the absolute fuck away. This is one of the prettiest blushes I have ever used in my entire life. Like yeah, I said that, bitch. Like, do you see the glow that that gave me? You know why I love this? Because it's not too much pigment. I feel like especially with pink blushes, it just goes on too strong and it's scary. But this is so glowy and pretty, and I'm really not sure how it looks on the camera, but in person, this looks stunning. Like I need to go out and buy this because like I said, this is Kathleen's and I gotta give it back. And I need to search because if they have a coral one, I'm dead. I'm gonna buy like 50,000 of them just in case they discontinue this. I was so not expecting that. Have you ever seen me get so excited over something? Like, wow. Okay, so we're just gonna really quickly finish off the eyes. I am going to go into pretty much all 3 shades that I used on my lid. I'm gonna use this transition shade right here, this berry color, and then this brown here to darken that up. So I'm just gonna do that really quick and then I'll be right back. Now we're gonna move on to lips, and then lastly, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off of camera and then we'll be done. I'm gonna use this Comfort Lip Glaze in Grin and Bear It. I don't know what a Comfort Lip Glaze is. Like, I feel like that's just a lip gloss. It looks like a lip gloss. I thought this was a liquid lipstick. It smells like the foundation, so like an artificial watermelon. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't like that on its own. I would never put a lip gloss like this on its own anyway. I would always put this like over a darker lip color. But really quickly, before I take this the fuck off, I'm going to put this Honey Please liquid. Oh shit. You know what I just realized? I had all these liquid eyeshadows and I thought they were lip glosses. I am going to really quickly go over my eyeshadow and add some glitter in it, because why the fuck not? Oh, that's pretty. I like it. It just gave it like way more shine and it looks like super metallic and glittery now. The lip gloss feels good. Like, it's not too sticky, but it's not sticky. But I'm gonna be honest, like, I cannot stand the color on its own. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my liquid lipstick that is just like a nude. And then I'm gonna put this on the center and see if that works better. But anyway, I'm gonna go off camera to do that. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I actually ended up putting on this Too Faced Melted Matte lipstick in Cool Girl. And then I put on the lip glaze on top, and I really like how it looks now. I just feel like by itself it's a little, it looks like kids makeup. Like, it just kind of doesn't, the shade's not for me. That's the point. But all in all, like, I fucking love this collection. The only things that I didn't like from the collection that I have is the bronzer in Pineapple Sun and this glow oil or highlighter drops, whatever the fuck. I'm sorry, I was kind of hoping to not like it because I know so much shit comes out and it's like, how much more money do we have to spend on shit coming out every other week? But it is so good and I can't lie, it's amazing. Anyway, I hope this helps some of you guys who are curious about the collection. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am officially back, so don't worry, I'm not gonna go weeks without uploading anytime soon, unless there's more mold in my apartment that I don't know about. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye!